Hello from San Antonio. This is SIREN Tarot, and this is the Taurus moon reading for October 2020. If you have any personal planets in Taurus or Taurus rising, this may resonate with you, but this is a moon reading intended for those who have moon in Taurus. I have this Moonology deck, this moon deck that I designed myself in Santa Muerte Tarot. I'll pull one oracle card from each deck and 6 tarot cards. I do the moon readings at my channel each month because it's my very firm belief, based on years of observation, research, life experience, that the moon plays a much more crucial role in synastry than the sun. I feel like there is an overemphasis on sun sign compatibility in Western astrology. The moon is more important because that's our emotions, our feelings, our pain body, our daily habits and routines. So if you want lasting 10 of Cups happiness with someone, your moons need to be in sync. There needs to be emotional understanding between you. Your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. Moon conjunct sun. We're so good together. That's a soulmate aspect. If you have moon conjunct sun, you're going to feel it right away when you meet the person. There's going to be this spiritual recognition. I've only experienced this once. It's an out of sign conjunction, but it still counts. If it's a tidal or 5 degrees or less, it absolutely counts. So. Good hard shuffle. Unimas, give me 6 good cards for Taurus moon, por favor. Knight of Swords. 7 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords. High Priestess, the Sun, Ace of Swords. You're waiting for things to get better with this person, but your intuition is telling you you may be waiting a long time. Three of Swords is not always about third party. Third party meaning that there are 3 people in the equation. You, your person of interest, and whoever they're living with. They could be married to someone else. They could be talking to someone else. But 3 of Swords is not always about third party. This can also just be rejection, ambivalence. Whatever it is, it hurts. You're not getting fed. You're not being gratified from this connection. It could be really intense. If you have moon conjunct sun, I assure you it is going to be intense. One example of many. Say your moon is at 13 Taurus and your person's sun is at 15 Taurus. That's a very tight conjunction. And you see it a lot with soulmates. You hold this person in very high regard, which is why you're waiting and you're putting up with some bullshit that you wouldn't put up with from just anyone. There could be an age gap. They could be a few years younger. They could have strong air in their natal chart. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and or Mercury. Your moons could be square. Say, for instance, you have your moon at 3 Taurus, and they have their moon at 5 Aquarius. That's a tight square. You're going to feel that. That's going to hurt because there's going to be a lack of emotional understanding. The energy is just very different. The energy for Taurus moon is very warm, very balanced, very rooted in the 3D, very sensual. And the Aquarius moon is nothing at all like that. I have a video of this channel that I did a few weeks ago on moon sign compatibility. And I go through all of the moon signs and give an overview of the 12 moon signs, Aries through Pisces. So, and if you don't really know your natal chart or you don't know your person's natal chart, you can go to astro.com. It's free, put in the information, and you'll get more clarity on what's going on. But I see a very problematic situation here. I feel like the communication's pretty sporadic. When it does come in, it's harsh. This person's very blunt with how they communicate. Please provide an energetic summation for Taurus moon, 3 additional cards. This person always has to be right. This person is the king of the last word. They definitely use words as weapons. Two of Cups. But as the cliche goes, the heart wants what the heart wants. You feel entrenched. You feel like you can't walk away from this, even though it hurts. Two of Pentacles. The Devil, which is Capricorn, Saturn. So it is extremely complicated. There are layers upon layers to this that I can't really get into in a 10-minute, 15-minute card reading for the general collective. You know, there are a lot of people out there who have Moon in Taurus. So this may or may not be your story, but if it is, what I'm seeing is two people who truly care for each other. There is some love here, but I'm seeing a lot of blocks. I'm seeing a lot of resistance. If this is not third party, if this person is not in another relationship and they're just displaying ambivalence, hot and cold, on and off, I would strongly suggest, if this resonates, if this is your story, I would strongly suggest that you pull back. If you're the one who initiates communication, don't do that. Let them initiate. Take care of yourself first and foremost. The most important commitment is your commitment to yourself. I don't believe that any person, I don't believe that any relationship is worth the sacrifice of self-respect, dignity. A lot of times we get stuck in these relationships where we feel like we're never going to find this kind of love again. This person gets us like no one else. It's just the strongest connection ever. And so we put up with things that we shouldn't put up with. If the price of being in this relationship is your self-respect and your dignity and your peace of mind, I don't think it's worth it. I don't care what label you assign it. I don't care if you refer to someone as a soulmate or a twin flame. Regardless, take your power back. The devil gets a lot of bad press, but I love this energy, this Capricorn Saturn energy. It's all about being committed to yourself first and foremost. Self-awareness, self-mastery. You can't master yourself if you don't know yourself. And you can't wait for someone from the outside to tell you who you are. We have to establish, carve in stone who we are. What is our worth? What is our value? And not wait on someone on the outside to tell us what we are, what we're worth. So don't drown in the Two of Cups. Don't feel like this is the best love you're ever going to have in life and you have to put yourself out there and jump through hoops for this person. So, if that resonates, please let me know. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.